Operation is expected to move into Butte, Bitcoin mining. MTN's John Amy tells us about this growing industry and where it plans to locate in the mining city.
Bitcoin may be a cryptocurrency, but officials in Butte are hoping a new Bitcoin mining operation here will generate real currency in the city.
This project is bringing a lot of investment and a lot of good positive potential to our mining city.
Out-of-town businessman Dan Burrell purchased the MSC technology lot south of Butte to open a Bitcoin mining operation. Bitcoin is a type of digital money used to pay for goods and services online. The mining operation will be used to generate this digital currency, which requires plenty of power.
We have some of the lowest power costs in the nation, and so it's very attractive to those server farms, things that need a lot of energy.
The MSC property is also attractive to the company.
And it was a big, available, vacant industrial site, properly zoned. Happens to have, a big substation on site to be able to generate electricity, which is what one of the big requirements are for this Bitcoin mining process.
Economic leaders here in Butte are excited about this new development because the MSC site was recently abandoned by its former occupants, and they're glad to see that this 53-acre site will be back in use.
It's not very often that we get to see that type of quick turnaround where we have what at one point was a major employer in our community, essentially close things down, and then someone new with a lot of potential open up so rapidly.
The operation could get started within the next month, and officials find it appropriate that Bitcoin mining is happening in a city famous for copper mining.
And now it's almost like, we've come full circle into the 21st century, and we're making strides to become one of the world centers of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency mining.
The operation is expected to expand into Anaconda as well. John Amy, MTN News in Butte.
Officials with the company say it could generate as many as 50 new jobs in Butte.